Hey there, how are you today? My name is Adeola. When you hear the word giving or give, what comes to mind? When I ask people that question, a lot of people think it's money. Once they hear give, especially also because churches or the mosques or religion has made us think that, all we need to do is give, 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 give. And most times they're asking for money. So now when people hear the word give, the first thing that majorly comes to mind is money. Now, today, I want to say that giving is not just in money. I used to think so as well. Um, I know that sometimes, in the past, when I'm in church and they ask, they talk about giving, my heart will just, close then because I'm like, again, are you guys not tired of asking us to give you money? At some point I used to call it manipulation because a lot of people used to give out of fear, not out of the actual love of God. It's more if I don't give, I will be penalized, I will be punished, something bad could happen to me, God will judge me, God will be angry with me. It's always, so we're not giving from a place of love because I so love God and I'm thankful for what He has given to me. And so I'm giving back or giving Him some of it just to say thank you. But we do it from a place of fear. Well, I'm here to say giving is not only about money. Giving could be your time, giving could be a listening ear, giving could be a smile, giving could be a pat on the back, giving could be a thank you, giving could be a well done, giving could be a hug, giving could be a safe space. Yeah. And then also, of course, giving could be money, right? Giving could be a word of advice. Giving could be a scolding because you can see that something could happen. So giving could be that as well. So when you hear giving, don't just think money. There's so many ways we can give. Um, for me, once again, because I always use myself as an example, um, especially now. So I've used myself as an example in the past. My heart, I just used to clench my chest, when I'm in church and it's time they keep asking to give. However, I also realized that one of the happiest moments I have is when I've given somebody something. I'm sorry, I don't know what that is. Okay. Is when I'm giving somebody something. Okay. Um, I feel a deep sense of joy and fulfillment when I've been there for somebody, or I've gotten a smile from somebody, or I've gotten a thank you from somebody. Now, it's not to say that I'm doing it. I used to do it for the thank you. And so let me not try and be, I used to give for thank you because I was a very needy person. I used to give because I wanted people to like me. I was a people pleaser. So I would give of myself, give of my money, give of my time. In fact, I would drop myself and carry you. That's the kind of person that I used to be. Now, that kind of giving also is not a strength. Because if you have to drop everything of yourself and carry on everything of other people, then it's not a strength. It's because you want people to like you. And that thank you will fill up something in you. So you want to also check it if you keep giving, 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 and then you're resentful. Because you need to give from your saucer, not from even your teacup. So your cup should be on the saucer. And it's from what's in the saucer that you give to people, not what's in the cup. Because if you keep giving from your cup, it keeps going, getting empty and empty and empty, and you become resentful. And I used to be very resentful as well to everybody, especially people who I felt were ingrates, people who didn't accept my gifts or the things that I did for them. So I think it's very important for us to break down this whole word giving, or give. Even the Bible says, it's better to give than to receive, you know. It's not to say that you shouldn't receive, you must receive, because if you keep giving, you get depleted, you've got nothing else. However, giving it's from a place of love. And I think baseline, all of us come from that place of love. Even the worst people, in quotes, give as well. The worst people, in quotes again, love as well. So I know that now when I give to people from my heart, when I see that the way they are able to use it for themselves, oof, I can just go to sleep happy saying, yeah, I did my best today. And it's, as a therapist, oh, I'm not sure what other rewarding job I would have been doing right now. As a therapist and hypnotherapist, when I work with clients and I see that smile of that joy, that deep satisfaction, that alignment, that understanding that they come to as to why they're showing up in life the way they show up in life. Oh my goodness. It just gives me, like I can really cry for joy, you know. So giving is not just money. Giving is of yourself. Giving is a listening ear. Giving is word of encouragement, word of succor, something that just adds honey to a bitter situation. So it's very important that we give because it's who we are as people. We must show up for people. I say to people that whenever I need something, I become the source of it. Once I become the source of it, I'm tricking my mind to believing that I have it. And so because I've tricked my mind to believing that I have it to give to someone else, it becomes my reality. And that's the truth. That's what I do. I don't know about what you do and how you feel, whether you hold on to what you have, say, no, this is all I have, or you're able to split it into two and say, take, and I've really never seen anybody who has blessed other people who have not been blessed before. I remember one time I had somebody needed money, and maybe I had 100,000 naira left or something in my account, or maybe even less. I can't remember. But I took out 10,000 naira out of the money and I gave to the person. And I said, take. And the person looked at me and said, but you just said you didn't really have much and you had told me all the different things you had to do. I said, it's fine. I'll be fine. And I gave her that money that day. And I went out for a meeting. And the meeting that I went for, somebody paid me a million naira for a job that I was going to do. 1 million naira. So I gave her 10,000 naira and I got a million naira in return. So that's equivalent to 10,000 pounds or $10,000 to $1 million or 1 million pounds. So I think giving is, there's no such joy that you can derive from that place of giving something to somebody. So please today, when you hear the word give, don't be like me. Don't be like me and stiffen up. Give what you have. We all have something to give. All have something to give. There's something that we have to give, and there's always a blessing. Remember the law: whatever you sow, you reap. Regardless of whether you're a good person, you think of yourself as a good person. I don't believe anybody is good or bad. I believe everybody is the way they are. But regardless of whether you see yourself as a good person or you see yourself as a bad person, there are laws that must stand. And sowing and reaping is one of those laws. It is. So give of your time today. Give of your money today. Give of your smile today. Give of your hugs today. Give of the warmth of your heart. Give compassion and empathy to those around you who need it. Especially now that a lot of people are going through a lot, and, ask questions, interested questions. How are you? Really, how are you? Waiting to see whether they will say fine, but there's a frown in their eye or there's a sadness in their eyes. I know that the eyes are food to the soul, and I always look at people's eyes when I'm speaking to them, because I want to see really what they're not saying through their eyes, because I believe that I can tell from their eyes that things are either going well or not going well. So give of yourself today. Even if you only have one, break it into two. You still have half to give, or you still have a quarter to give, or you still have an eighth to give, you can still give something. Give of love, give of a smile, give of warmth, ooh, and give of yourself. And you will get a lot back in return. Deal? Yes? And I trust that you will do it. Have a wonderful day. My name is Adeola. God bless you.